and Trains. Welcome to the Wisconsin Central April 2023 layout update. Today I'll be showcasing some of the changes that have been made on the layout, including track configuration down on the lower level, including some of the recent purchases and some of the recent workbench projects I've had. Seeing the guys behind the camera. And Trains, out. Alright, so one of the recent purchases was Wisconsin Central 6635. Now that might not look like a WC engine to you. Yeah, well, it doesn't. It needs to be fully painted and decorated into a very interesting paint scheme, not like 6634 over there. This is an SD45-2 that I got to chop the rear radiators off and put the flared radiators like an SD45. A straight SD45, I should say. And then, so, took some liberty and speed matched it so I can run it. It's DCC and sound. It's going to have ditch lights, headlights, front ditch lights, and rear ditch lights. There's under. So I gotta chop off the rear radiator section so I could put the flared radiator. Not to be worried about right now. Then here's Wisconsin Central 6634. You guys have probably already seen it in front of the camera in the January. Sorry about that. Facebook notification. In front of the camera, 6634 has recently received new LED headlights. And ditch lights seen right there. Flashing just like a WC would. Done by Micah Davenport. With Micah's custom trains. Then here's a Bowser GMD SD40-2 Algoma Central. Before you saw it, it didn't have DCC or sound at the time. I put sound in it. Loc 5. Just dropped it in. It does have a speaker in there already. Then here's something I've wanted to show you guys. Mike Provlong, if I'm pronouncing his last name correct, from Sioux Parts does these. I don't think it wants to focus on that. There we go. Doesn't include trucks or couplers, or is also unpainted. It's a 3D printed car. I put some KD sprung trucks on here, so it has a little play on here. I do like this car a whole lot, except one of the only issues I've noticed with this is the coupler boxes. The coupler boxes are really flimsy when you try to put those screws in and snap. So just put the screw in there and a KD in there. I called that a day. And one of the issues, I know it's a 3D printed car. I can't bash on it. It is not a injection molded. It is how it's warped. But to me, it's not a big deal. It's a freight car. Another recent purchase was the WC number 17 caboose. Next, Green Bay and Western. Sorry about that. Facebook is blowing up apparently. Number 17. This is an Athearn blue box kit. As quite literally is blowing up. But as you can tell, the air hoses are a little wonky. You got to put some KDs, but it does have metal wheels on there. Then our next car, I traded off a Detroit, Toledo, and Shoreline caboose to my buddy Matt for the WC 60-footer TOFC flat car, which they had. And then various other projects sitting around, like the 5086 up there, Atlas DCC ready. I ordered a Loc 5 Dakota for it. Now let's get to the various projects on the layout. So, up top hasn't seen that much of a difference. Tried to ballast it just to see if I like the color. I'm not sure if I do. That's another one of the projects right here, is Scale Trains SD45. That died on me and they didn't want to service, so scrapped it. And here's another one from Tom. I'm not sure how to say his last name. It starts with an O. Here on Valley Custom, or it's here on in Detroit Trains. It's a Scorpion ramp right there for a maintenance away train. I have the flat cars at the other end of the layout. So we're gonna go along here. Check this out. Nothing too crazy has been done. I'm gonna be putting in some diamonds here, from here to there, just for a look. The sand industry in the corner and the yard lead. Nothing crazy has been done to this corner yet. Haven't had time to do that. But as you see, the helix is connected all the way down. We're going to bring it down here. So we go down here. Here's the maintenance yard right in the background, and in the foreground is Fond du Lac yard in a miniature size because I didn't have unlimited space. But for now, it's really about all. Here's TV going over the helix.